What if the one habit you believe is keeping you healthy is silently causing your prostate to swell and disturb your golden years? For decades, men have been quietly encouraged to watch their diets, drink plenty of water, and perhaps even snack on a handful of pumpkin seeds if they want to maintain a healthy prostate. While these habits certainly have their place in a healthy lifestyle, there is an often overlooked, silent factor that influences prostate health in a way most seniors never suspect. This hidden culprit is not a food or supplement. It's a daily behavior woven into the very fabric of modern comfort: prolonged sitting, especially in soft, cushioned chairs and recliners. At first glance, the idea seems almost counterintuitive. After all, isn't relaxation good for the body? Isn't it normal to want to unwind after a lifetime of hard work, to rest in a favorite chair with a book or in front of the television? Yet, as the years pass, many seniors find themselves spending 6 to 8 hours each day seated, often in the same spot, day after day. And while it may feel comfortable in the moment, this passive habit quietly agitates the prostate gland, setting the stage for congestion, inflammation, and a host of frustrating symptoms. The anatomy explains why. The prostate, about the size of a walnut, is nestled deep in the male pelvis, sandwiched between the bladder and the rectum, just below the bladder's base. It is an organ especially sensitive to the pressures and flows of the surrounding muscles and blood vessels. When we sit for long periods, particularly in soft, sinking furniture, the pelvic floor muscles are compressed and circulation to the area is restricted. Over time, this gentle, consistent pressure acts much like a slow, dripping faucet. It doesn't make a dramatic splash, but it steadily wears away at the body's natural balance. Unlike acute injuries or sudden illnesses, the effects of prolonged sitting are subtle. You won't notice them after a single afternoon or even a week. But over months and years, this pressure can lead to a congested prostate, a gland that feels swollen, irritable, and prone to inflammation. Men may begin to notice subtle symptoms: more frequent urges to urinate, especially at night, a sense of incomplete emptying, discomfort or pressure in the pelvic area, or even changes in sexual function. These symptoms are often attributed to aging, but in reality, they may be early warning signs of a lifestyle that needs adjustment. It's a cycle that can be difficult to break. The more discomfort a man feels, the more he may seek relief by sitting and resting, hoping that time off his feet will ease the problem. But without movement, the root issue only grows worse. Conventional advice, drink more fluids, try herbal remedies, often fails to address the underlying cause: poor circulation and chronic compression of the pelvic region. As a specialist who has observed thousands of prostate cases over the decades, I have seen firsthand how overlooked this factor is. It's rarely mentioned in doctors' offices, seldom explored in mainstream health articles, and almost never discussed in depth during routine checkups. Yet modern research is beginning to confirm what clinical observation has suggested for years. The way we sit, the surfaces we choose, and the length of time we remain still have profound impacts on our pelvic health. So what can be done? The answer is not complicated or strenuous. It does not require fancy equipment, expensive supplements, or dramatic lifestyle changes. Instead, it centers on a simple shift in daily awareness, a 5-minute ritual that emphasizes movement, core relaxation, and conscious posture. The goal is not to turn seniors into athletes, but to gently restore the body's natural flow. Begin by examining your chair. Is it overly soft, causing you to sink and slouch? Swapping it for a firmer seat even if only for part of the day, can make a remarkable difference. A firmer surface promotes better alignment of the spine and pelvis and minimizes pressure on the prostate and surrounding muscles. Next, set a timer or reminder to stand and walk for a few minutes every 20 to 30 minutes. These brief intervals of movement are enough to stimulate circulation, relax tense muscles, and reset the pelvic floor. Posture, too, is key. Sitting upright, with the feet flat on the floor and the hips slightly higher than the knees, encourages the core and pelvic muscles to support the body naturally. Avoid crossing the legs for long stretches, as this can further restrict blood flow. Some find that a small cushion, placed just behind the lower back, can help maintain a gentle curve in the spine, reducing strain. For those who are able, adding a few gentle pelvic floor stretches or relaxation exercises can help unweight the prostate. These are not intense workouts, but rather subtle movements, rocking the pelvis, gentle breathing exercises, or even lying on the back for a few minutes with the knees bent, allowing the pelvis to relax and decompress. One patient, who had been plagued by frequent urination and nighttime discomfort for years, experienced major relief simply by making these small changes. By choosing a firmer chair, committing to brief walks throughout the day, and adjusting his posture, he broke the cycle of compression and irritation. His symptoms eased, his sleep improved, and his confidence returned, not because of a new medication or surgery, but because he became aware of the hidden impact of his daily habits. These insights are not found on medication packaging or promoted by pharmaceutical companies. They do not generate profits, but they do empower individuals to take charge of their own health. The medical system, focused so often on treating disease rather than preventing it, rarely spends time exploring these lifestyle factors in depth. Yet for many seniors, these are the very changes that can protect independence and quality of life. It's important to remember that every body is different. Some may notice improvement in a matter of weeks, while others may need more time, but the principle remains the same. What appears to be comfort, sinking into a soft chair for hours on end, may, over the years, be quietly costing you your vitality. Movement is medicine, but only when it is the right kind of movement, gentle, consistent, and mindful of the body's unique needs. So, if you are seeking to protect your prostate, your energy, and your independence, begin by questioning the familiar. Notice how you sit, how often you move, and whether your daily routine is supporting your health or quietly undermining it. With awareness and a few small changes, you can restore the natural balance your body craves, without pills, without procedures, and without sacrificing comfort. The path to better prostate health is not found in a bottle or a waiting room. It begins at home, in the way you choose to sit, move, and care for your body each day. Start observing today and protect your health in the most fundamental way by honoring the simple, often hidden wisdom of movement and awareness.